Many watch lovers and snobs out there both love and hate this iconic watchmaker. Many buy them for the wrong reasons, yet there are still countless enthusiasts who respect the brand. But in the recent years, this luxury Swiss watchmaker has stumbled across various problems that will affect the brand's legacy. So therefore, in this video, I will be answering the question and showing you what is the future of Rolex. Before we jump into it, comment down below straight away what you think Rolex's future is. The short answer to this is a yes and no. It depends if you look at Rolex as a brand or a quality watchmaker. In regards to a brand, without a doubt Rolex is one of the most known companies in the whole world. Many people will go through life wishing for one of their unattainable masterpieces or get one while going for their weekly shop. The point is, however, that pretty much everyone on earth knows what a Rolex is, and most likely the majority of people would want one as well. Rolex is like the Coca-Cola and McDonald's of the watch world. Their influence is massive. In regards to Rolex's future as a worldwide luxury brand, it is probably never going to be forgotten and will most likely remain as the #1 best known watchmaker of all time. But this reputation could be tarnished as the core of the Rolex fanbase view the brand as a maker of robust, reliable and perfectly proportioned wristwatches instead of some fashion statement. The brand is no longer focused primarily on making once-in-a-lifetime pieces that come at a reasonable luxury price. It really is nowadays just an advertising firm, except one that does not bring any new designs or products. This has the core consumers furious and feeling a sense of sorrow as the brand they once loved is now forgetting their interests. Like honestly, who actually asked for this? I mean, it's a cool watch, but seriously, just bring out something that's actually new. Rolex's business model nowadays is just slapping on a new dial and selling out. I mean, you gotta give it to them. They are like an evil genius when it comes to these sort of things. This leads me to another reason why the end is near for Rolex, as the brand simply does not innovate any longer. In the past 10 years, comment down below one thing that Rolex has actually brought to the table when it comes to new horological advances. Well, in that case, I don't expect any comments. But what I'm saying is, the watchmaker isn't what it was decades ago, where they actually brought in new technologies like the Oyster case and the first ever GMT complication. Since the golden innovation ages in the mid-century, Rolex hasn't achieved any technological advance. Oh wait, we cannot forget the glide lock system, an absolutely groundbreaking, one of a century sort of discovery. Other than that, they have recently been struggling to keep up with the others in the market and provide new innovations, designs and case silhouettes. The only one I can think of is the Sky Dweller, which I will say is a cracker of a complex watch, but in real terms, it's just a pimped up Datejust. The third reason why I believe Rolex's glory days are over is because, well, you can't buy them anymore. I mean, it's a genius plan. Advertise the watch like hell, make everyone super hyped about it, but don't actually have it in store. But an even better strategy by the brand is to make the customer buy a Rolex they don't want so they can eventually buy one they do want. Oh, typical Rolex. You guys better be excited for the 131mm Datejust left in the cabinet. On a more serious note though, I think it is poor form from Rolex to practice this, as I understand they want to make their watches exclusive and luxurious, but it gets to a point when you actually stop selling watches in order to make it the most sought after timepiece. Once again, I do understand Rolex, as you don't want to oversaturate the market so that everyone has a Rolex, because it would make the feeling of owning one less special. Additionally, I don't think it's specifically a Rolex problem, as all of the top watchmakers like Patek Philippe are guilty of the same thing. For example, you would probably have to wait 20 lifetimes in order to have the opportunity to buy a Nautilus. But at the end of the day, I believe that if Rolex wants to win back its fans and appeal to a more wider watch community, they should probably start selling more stock. Rolex really does have the potential to please the masses, as if they release maybe a new silhouette or entire range, it could revive the brand and finally bring peace to the watch community. If you like these sort of commentary videos on luxury watches and the watch industry as a whole, please subscribe to this channel as I have a range of content that talks about everything in between. For example, check out this video about why Hublot is hated so much, or this one about how Grand Seiko is the best watchmaker in the world. Give us a like if you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you in another video.